Well, let's just dive in. Let's play some Arkham. Let's let's win again. Scenario 5B. You descend down miles of steep cold stone. The tunnels are chokingly narrow at first, filled with rubbles and detritus. Finally, you reach level ground, and the cavern's true nature reveals itself before you. It is as though there were an entire world below the surface. The cavern's ceiling is like a stone curtain of sky above you. Even more vast and terrifying are the endless depths below you, beyond the edges of stone chasms and archaic bridges. On all sides, this underground realm seems to extend beyond the boundary of your sight. You wonder just how far it reaches. Perhaps the entirety of the known surface of Earth is but the top layer of another world. Dun dun dun. So we gathered all the cards, and I did all this before stream. Put the mouth into play, depths beneath, side face up. We search the collection for each card in the jungle watches. I don't think I ever did that. I don't know what that is referencing, but I don't think I have any of those. I guess I can check my campaign log again, but they say add those to the victory display, which makes me think that there's ain't no way I ever succeeded in doing anything like that. So, um, Canva. Yep. Nope. Alrighty. Set the descent of Yoth location outside out of play. Create the exploration deck, and we're playing the return to version here. So the exploration deck is actually a combination of some of the return to cards, and we're not adding any additional cards, but there is a cost of putting the top card in the encounter deck after a successful exploration. Poison, weakness are out there. You are now ready to begin. Alrighty, let's see what we got to do. The mouth here says check your supplies. If you have a map, look at the top two cards of the exploration deck, discard each treachery, shuffle the exploration. And I will double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Daryl who has the map. Then we got the Lonely Caverns. Though much of the cavern system is natural and untouched by humans, you are stunned to find signs of an ancient civilization that once inhabited the area. If there are no clues in your location we can explore. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it's a connecting location, put it into play. So we have to collect all the clues before we can explore. When the agenda advances, do not remove Doom from each location and play. Oh, gross. And then we got Cavern of the Forgotten Age. The vast underground caverns are cold and all too quiet. Scattered forsaken ruins lie undisturbed along your path to the nexus of Nakai. What happens in this ancient and forgotten place where the ruins once occupied by humans or a species far, far older? Jester, what? Okay, I've been meaning to ask the real nitty-gritty question. I see a lot of your games sleeved in clear sleeves, which I love, but they get dirty so fast. Do you replace sleeves often, or do you use sleeves store cards, or only cards you're playing with that day? Have you tried the Dragon Shield inner sleeves as a main sleeve? Not tried the Dragon Clear inner sleeves as a main sleeve. I have not noticed unless so the well. The cards that I sleeve and unsleeve a lot, I think get pretty dirty, but I really haven't noticed anything getting super dirty. The clear sleeves getting super dirty. Um, hmm. I guess like these sleeves don't get used as frequently as like the champion stuff because I keep switching out the Arkham sleeves. But I'm not I don't know if I see that dirt and grime that you're talking about. But no, I have not tried the inner sleeves as the main sleeves. But I have heard of people doing um, multi sleeves. Alrighty, we need 3 clues per investigator to advance. We've got 2 clues starting here on the mouth, and we cannot explore until those 2 clues are gone. Daryl's our lead investigator. We get a full mulligan, which is pretty exciting. So 2, 4, 5. Technically not dirt, but a little cloudy over time. I wish I had my champions sleeves next to me because some of those are the ones that get the most use. I've heard of people washing their dragon shields. I guess like I get a little bit of like, I don't know, they're like little specks on some of the dragon shields, and I usually can just wipe those off with. Also, hey Socratic, how's it going? Wipe those off just like with my finger. That I don't think has really ever been too big of an issue. I do the sleeves that I use a lot are the ones that are for the cards that go back in the binder, and I'm sleeving those often, and I probably switch those out like 3 or 4 times a year, just because they just get beat up. So, um, how do people watch their dragon shields? Alrighty, we got newspaper, ruined film. We'll replace that. Uninspired courage, empirical hypothesis, winging it, Oh my goodness, y'all! I'm feeling pretty decent about this hand. So newspaper, love that. Empirical hypothesis, I love that. Winging it, we could probably toss winging it. I like Mailson and I like unexpected courage. Let's go ahead and go winging it, and we're gonna go ahead and grab deduction. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna shuffle these guys back in. How many sleeves do you have in circulation? Best guess. Oh, geez. Um, so circulation is in terms of like the sleeves that get used, reused, used, reused, because I am pulling them out of the binder, putting them in like a sleeve with a little dot on it, and then taking them out of that sleeve. Probably no more than 50. In terms of my entire collection, this feels like one of those interview questions where you're sitting in the interview and some like, how many taxis are in New York, or like how many windows are in the US, and it's like, oh jeez, I have to use my power of deductive reasoning here. Um my guess over the 3 games and the ancillary games that I use dragon shields, 10,000 probably. I've stopped sleeving cards before I use them, and I think that's helped. But for a while, I had used like sleeves, yeah. But probably about 10,000 over the 3 games plus the Soulforge Fusion and Ashes and Earthborn Rangers, and but yeah, my best guess is 10,000, which is crazy to say. I buy them in bulk. I've got emergency cash, manual dexterity, a switchblade, an unexpected courage, and a backstab. Not a ton of building cards here. I think we keep emergency cash, and I think we keep switchblade. But I'm honestly kind of thinking that we mulligan pretty hard here with these 3. We may keep unexpected courage, but I'd rather mulligan for 3. We got thieves kit, that's better. Guts and a dirty fighting. Alright, I'm happier with that. I'm happier with that outcome right there. I have 6,500 blue mats from Legendary, but I've started using them for games I play more often. I just wish they were clear, now blue. Yeah. So what I've done is, for a while there, I had like white sleeves, and so I would pick a game, do white sleeves there, or like I keep the same sleeves inside the game, like Legendary, right? They're all blue. Like all my Terraforming Mars cards are in white sleeves. And then I just kind of would slowly phase them out of other games and put all of the old sleeves in the box of that game that I'm sleeving. Let's have Daryl go first. FFG has some really cool backs on their cards. They really do. I really like the backs on their cards. With this, we've got the Champions ones are honestly my least favorite, but I really like the Lord of the Rings ones, like the ring and like the encounter set. So good. So cool. Yes. Let's spend 2 to play Empirical Hypothesis. So Empirical Hypothesis is one of our customizable cards. So if we enter a location with 3 or more Shroud, or we can choose to fail or succeed at a test at the start of the round, and I will place this here for fail. This is to, or I'm sorry, green is pass, red is fail. And I forgot what I used for, for, I guess, nothing. But I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. I don't get this benefit this round, but if I don't put that there, I will never remember to do it. So that's why it's there. That's my first action. get out our action trackers. The sweet tokens that you see here are from Luxury Playstyle, who did send these to me for a review. And so as we approach the end of this campaign, I will be putting out a review on all these tokens. These are like really high quality tokens that you see here. And then these dials are from Buy the Same Token. Honestly, champion cards as a whole are the least appealing. Protection green, aggression red, etc. In terms of like the color scheme, let's use one resource to play the newspaper. And then we are actually going to use our last action. You get +2 book while investigating if you have no clues. When you would discover one or more clues at your location, if you have no clues, discover an additional clue at your location. So we're at 7-2 right now, and so I'm gonna keep my deduction. Oh, I need my chaos tokens to look at versus Lord of the Rings or Arkham Horror card. Oh yeah, I feel like the cards are more identifiable to their color in Champions. So like, I mean, they're still using red and stuff in in Arkham, and they still use red in Lord of the Rings, but it's a much smaller part of the entirety of the card, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna go 7-2. We're gonna pull a -5. We still pass, but geez. And then while you discover one or more clues, we don't have any clues, so we discover 2 clues here. Beautiful. And that's our last turn. But that means that Kamani can explore. Does Kamani have any building? I guess Kamani doesn't necessarily need to explore, because I do want to build a little bit. We got 3 for dirty fighting. We'll go emergency cash for 3 resources. We'll spend one of those, and so we're down to 1 action left. Spend one of those resources to play Switchblade, which is a fast action. Let's. I don't know if I want to explore, because sitting in some of these locations could be pretty. We're just gonna grab a resource for our last action. That's fine. I'm happy with the build. Like, I'm happy with this board state so far. Enemies, there's no enemies, so we are going to unexhaust everything, stand up, get resources. We got 1. We'll flip that over to a 3. Then we get card draw. Kamani is going to get a trench coat. Nice. And Daryl is going to get a captivating discovery. So search the top 6 cards of your deck. You can place up to 3 of your clues. For each clue placed this way, choose and add 2 of the search cards to your hand. Nice. I think that's probably worth it right there. Top of the round. I'm going to add a Doom. This Doom threshold is 7 here. And so we got a little bit of time. Our lead investigator, Daryl Simmons, has Ill Omen, Peril. Choose a location where there's at least 1 investigator. Place 1 Doom on that location. Each investigator chosen at the chosen location, takes 1 horror. Okay, we gotta split up then. Wow. That's gonna come back and bite us. Maybe we have less time than I realize with this 7 cap threshold. I am playing through this blind. I have no idea what's happening. Which is kind of just a mantra for my life, I think. I have no idea what's happening. We must either test feat 3 to attempt to jump the gap, take 1 damage for each point, or shuffle this into the exploration deck. I'm going to test feat 3. We're at 5, and we take 1 damage for each point we fail by, which is not the end of the world. We have full health right now, so we're just gonna go 5 to 3. We got a 0, so we pass. We are good there. Let's reset our actions because I forgot to do that. Sweet. I want Kamani to go first here because I think we're going to be dropping some of these clues back on our location with Daryl because I want to play this captivating discovery, get a couple more get card advantage, find them back with newspaper. So we can't explore if Kamani, or we can't explore with Kamani if we leave those clues on the table, which is a possibility. I plan to get them back, but let's just have Kamani go first. So we are going to explore, draw the top card, and if it's a connecting location, it is. As an additional cost for you to explore while at the vast passages, check your supplies. If no investigator at this location has binoculars, you must spend one additional action. Hey, remember I told you I would forget? That's why I put it there. My default is to succeed by 3 or more. Kamani is going to hop over here. We're going to shuffle the top card of this deck into the exploration deck. This comes in with 2 clues. Which is not the end of the world, honestly. Like, I mean, we can have Daryl hop over there, and we have a deduction, so we have clue advantage right there. That was our first action. I think our second action, we're gonna spend 3 to drop a trench coat. We get +1 feet during evasion attempts. It's also a buffer of 2 damage. Wondering if we come back here because, well, no, we actually are able to explore from this location fairly easily. So I think what we're going to be doing is letting Daryl play out his turn, take Daryl's turn first next turn, and grab these because I don't think we have the binoculars. Let me check my campaign log real quick. Nope, no binoculars for us. So it will take us 2 actions to search here, but if we just have Daryl go first next turn, we should be able to do that. Which means that we're going to grab a resource and set us up to drop Thieves' Kit next turn for our last. Okay. For Daryl, let's spend 1 to play Captivating Discovery. Search the top 6 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is really, really nice. We can place up to 3 of your clues on the locations. For each one of the clues, we take 2 cards. We'll place this. We're going to take Press Pass, and we are going to take Research Notes. We might as well place the second clue because newspaper, it's going to be easier for us to get 2 clues than to get 0 clues. Let's go ahead and grab Winging It. And Shed a Light. Shed a Light, actually. Because these are all 2. Yeah. Then shuffle our deck. Okay. That feels good. That's a feel good move right there. That was our first action. I want Press Pass. I really want Press Pass. We're going to spend 1 action and 1 money to play Research Notes. So Research Notes says, after a player card places 1 or more of your clues on your location, place that many resources on Research Notes as evidence, which is key because we can spend evidence to lower our target value, or we can test book 0 for each point. We can spend an evidence to discover a clue at our location. And then I think as our last action here, we're just going to go ahead and grab these clues. And I think we can probably succeed So we're testing 7 to 2. If we succeed by 3 or more, then we get an evidence on empirical hypothesis. And if we succeed, because we have no clues, newspaper triggers, and we get both clues. So 7. Hey. Place 1 evidence on an asset you control. We're going to throw that on research notes just because research notes feels like a very flexible option. We succeed by... Oh, I want that to go back. We succeed, so we get an evidence on empirical hypothesis. Then we get 2 clues because of newspaper. I feel like this is the first time Daryl has been able to play the way that Daryl wants to play in a good number of games. So that's exciting. That was our last action. Let's continue on to our enemy phase. No enemies. We'll unexhaust and we will reset. Got 1 money. 1 money. We got a Leo De Luca over here. That's beautiful. And then we're at 2, 4, 6. Another captivating discovery. I feel like that's not what we want to be doing right now. But don't tempt me, Frodo. I really want to get press pass on the table. But Dr. Maelson is also a really solid thing to throw on the table because it helps with encounter cards. Plus he's a 2/2 soak for 1, which is really good. Billy, when the game shows mercy, it's like winning even if you That's so very true. That is so true. You got 1 doom here. Our lead investigator has got no turning back. Attach no turning back to your location or connecting location. Investigators cannot enter or leave the attached location. Test Fist 3 to check your supplies. If you succeed or if you have a pickaxe, discard no turning back. Any investigator at a connecting location may activate this ability. That's actually really bad for us. We're split up. Fist 3. We're going to do this. That probably means we're not going to be able to investigate vast passages this round. But I think what we need to do is throw this here. I think Kamani can't do anything. We're going to throw this here. Kamani may be able to get those clues. No, we're gonna toss it here and figure it out. I don't know. Kamani, Surge. Each investigator is poisoned. Take 1 damage. Not poisoned. Surges into test feat 2. +1 difficulty for each doom on our location. If you fail, take 2 damage. We're at feat 5. Oh my goodness! Look at us go. +1 if there's an exhausted enemy. There is not. So we succeed. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, Daryl. Daryl's Kodak. I love these. These are the Gamegenic little boxes. I just switched over all my token holders to these. They are so nice. They're so compact. I guess like nice is they're nothing special, but they're so compact. And since they're modular, you can have like any layout. And I've just been able to like condense so much of my token organization down to just like a tiny little area. Oh, yeah. And definitely makes sense now that I'm thinking clearly. I still haven't had enough coffee apparently. But it's nice to put this here because there are clues here. And so we can get this evidence. Well, it's going to be gone before, so I probably should put it here. So I could drop clues and then get the evidence. Here we go. Okay. Those look nice. I was thinking of getting some along with the card holders. The card holders are nice, especially if you travel. I have one of the big ones. Sorry. And then I have like a tower which has like 2 slots in it. They're nice for like game nights and stuff. These are also just super affordable. I think they're like less than $20 for each one. I think I have 4. I bought 4 of them. One for Arkham, one for Lord of the Rings, Marvel, and then Earthborn. And also just to switch everything in and out. I like them a lot. They travel really nicely. And this is the stupidest little thing, but I like that the lid snaps to the bottom of them because the previous one I had like the lid open, and it just took up more space, and like I am kind of limited in space, and so being able to snap the lid onto the bottom, I really like. Nice. Okay. So we have to break this down. We're testing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think. Okay. So I think what we need to do here is have Daryl try and break down the door with an unexpected courage. That takes us a 4 to a 3. We can use a evidence counter to take that down to a 4 to a 1. And that is the best we got. Do sleeve cards fit in the binders? Kind of, sometimes, maybe. It depends on the binder sheet you have. The ones that I have, they technically fit. However, they just like they squish them and they cause like this little ripple in the sleeve, so I don't put the sleeves in the binders. But there are, and somebody was talking about it the other day, but the side loading binders where instead of going into the top of the sleeve, you go into the side, those are a little bit larger and they fit the sleeve cards better. Okay. We don't really have anything over here. So I think we just have to go for this. So wish us luck, I guess. So unexpected courage. We're gonna spend this evidence to go 2, 4 to 1. We have nothing else to commit to it. So we're at +3. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Honestly, give me a 0. Because champions keeps growing. I might want binders so I can see it. I love, yeah, the binders are great. And we've got a -3. 4 to 1. We succeed. Oh my gosh, that's huge. So this gets discarded. That, oh my gosh, yes. That could have gotten dangerous real quick. Okay. Let's hop over here for our second action. And then we're going to get a resource for our third action. And that allows us to drop newspaper next turn. A little bit of a resource rant there. Cool. Now it's Kamani's turn. Let's have Kamani. Leo would be a nice drop, but we're not going to spend too much time on putting Kamani on the table. That is one of the things that I think I've realized is that I need to be more tactical in this game rather than strategic. And since that, like, I want to drop Kamani, so do I take 2 of my actions to get resources now? I don't think so. Like, I think, or not, drop Leo, yeah. And it's just like, we can do that, and I should look at it more as like a resource ramp rather than a what can I do to play this card. I don't know if that's the correct way to do that, but we are going. Oh, we can't explore the vast passage. Okay, fine. We're gonna hop over here, and then we're gonna explore here. Test feat 2 gets test feat 3. Testing feat 3. Because we have 1 doom on the mouth. We're at 5. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. -2, we do succeed. That's really, really nice right there. Okay. We could explore. Isn't that the whole rule? Don't explore on your last turn. You know what? Live a little. We're going to explore. That does not connect. That does connect here. And so this is, we're going to slide these down. This connects right here. Kamani hops here. After this enters play, check your supplies. If no investigator has a map, place 1 additional clues in Dark Hollows. I think I actually do have a map. So let me check my... My campaign log real quick. Yep. Yeah, we have a map. So this comes in with 2 clues. Hey, Polar Bear King. Nope. We just kind of started, so we're pretty new into this scenario, and so I think this is just our 3rd turn or so. Oh, I thought I heard something about last turn. Gotcha. No, no, I think nope, nope. We got some time. We're rocking and rolling. We're feeling pretty good. Okay, that's our last action there. Sweet. So no enemies, surprising. So we'll reset, unexhaust. Just started and winning, and just winning. Let's go. We'll get a money for everybody. We got 1 here and 1 here. Then Kamani is gonna get a watch this. And now I'm really happy that I didn't spend the actions to get resources to drop Leo, because we can use the watch this, bet our resources, and like then have enough to play Leo. So it's like I feel like I don't know. I've only played Arkham. I've played like Dunwich twice, 3 times. Dunwich 3 times. Carcosa half a time. Edge of the Earth, Scarlet Keys, Night of the Zealot, and then now this one. So I've played less than 10 campaigns, but I feel like I'm starting to get it. We got a manual dexterity for Daryl's card. Top of the round, let's add a Doom. Daryl has got a Deep Dark. Put Deep Dark into play next to the agenda deck. No more than 1 clue may be discovered from each location each round. No! At the end of the round, discard this card. Oh my gosh. They really don't want us to succeed here, do they? You got Curse of Yig. Put Curse of Yig into your threat area. You get -1 health, gain the Serpent trait, and -1 fist. Test Brain 2. It gets +1 for each Vengeance point in the victory display, which is 0. Alright. True Solo is how I play everything, so everything is impressive. Polar Bear. I like to be upfront. I'm surfing around Twitch to potentially talk about the game I'm trying to make in hopes to get feedback. Is that something you may be interested in? It's all good. If not, this has just been my process and my late development. Is it a board game? True Solo, you're a brave person. I think I would like to hit the vast passages with deduction. And since we can't discover more than 1 clue, I think we're actually going to spend our time going up to Dark Hollow. And actually, I guess we would exhaust Daryl's Kodak to go here. A trading figure game. That's interesting. Maybe. Shoot me a message and we can talk more. So let's have Daryl go first. We're going to hop up here for 1. Let's do a press pass for our second action. And then nope, we don't have the money to play Winging It. We're going to go ahead and just test 5 to 3. Don't love that, actually. Testing 5 to 3. We're going to spin our research notes to test 5 to 1. So if we go 5 to 1, we can gain a clue. Tried to whisper on Twitch. Your settings have it blocked. Oh, shoot. So I don't even know what a whisper is. um, you can direct message me. I am on Discord, or you can shoot an email to Nelson@nelsonallover.com. So 5 to 1, -2. We succeed, however, not by 3, but we do get the Curse of Yig. We get 1 token here. That has a victory 1 on it as well, so that's pretty nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. And that's my third action. We're going to spend a little bit by each investigator. So actually, Kamani could grab some of these. But let's actually test brain 2. So we are at brain 3, brain 4, brain 6. And we're going to bet 3 resources. I'm going to wager 3 resources. We're 6 to 2. And honestly, we're going to spend a evidence counter here to make it 6 to 0. Oh, Twitch's DM sister is Whisper? Oh, that's weird. I have gotten DMs on Twitch before, so I don't know what's going on. 6-2. Ooh, oh. -1, -3 if you're in a cave. We are in a cave, so -3. So we do succeed. I should have done the... Yeah. So we get 6 resources. We get to draw a card. Unexpected Courage. And Curse of Yig is discarded. Woo! Love that. Let's spend 6 resources to drop Leo. We get a additional action this turn. Or actually, every single turn now. I never shuffled one of these into the deck. Send a preliminary message on Discord. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we'll chat. I'm very curious about what a trading figure game. I've never tried one of those, so that'd be interesting. Unless Leo falls down a hole. Uh-oh. Is that foreshadowing, Billy? I don't know if I like that sentence that you just said. We have 2 actions left. What are we doing with our lives? Actually, let's spend these 3 clues. With very few landmarks to spot, along the dark and lonely tunnels, you must rely on your wits and navigation skills to make your way forward without getting lost. If only you had an easy way to mark the places you have already visited. Shuffle Descent of Yoth into the exploration deck. The lead investigator chooses one investigator to be the group scout. That investigator checks their supplies. If they have chalk, that's good. I don't think anybody has chalk. No, no chalk. So we're going to choose Kamani. That scout does not have chalk. Place 1 clue on each location in play from the token pool. Grumble. That's... Ugh. I don't love it. I don't love it. I've seen worse things, though. Then, if scout is on a single-sided location... Oh, yeah. Shuffle that location back into the exploration deck. Move each enemy and investigator that was out at that location. No, we're gonna lose our victory. We're so close. I'm going to lurk while I compose the synopsis of my game. I'll let you know. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Nearest to the mouth. Well, I guess that would be the mouth. The deeper you descend into the cold darkness, the more you feel like the crushing weight of the world above and the dizzying reality of the world further below. You suddenly long for the surface and wonder if you will ever see the sky again. Objective: if each surviving investigator is at descent to Yoth and there's no doom on it, you may advance. Alrighty. We got our objective. Okay. We still have 2 actions over here for Kamani. Let's draw a card. Ooh, it's a grappling hook. And we'll get a resource. Okay, no enemies. So we will unexhaust. Reset actions. Get a resource. And draw cards. We got another trench coat. And over here we've got underprepared. Play underprepared if it's the only card in your hand, and if you have exactly one resource in your resource pool. While it's in your hand, each card has one fewer matching skill icons. Gross. Okay, well, I have 2, 4, 6, 7 cards, so probably not going to be the only card in my hand for a while. Or 4, which is 5 here. This is gone. Then Daryl has got a Brood of Yig. Gets +1 fight for each vengeance point in the victory display. And then Kamani has got Curse of Yig again. Jeez. Okay. We actually have 4 here. Engage, evade, investigate, or move. Let's use 3 to play the grappling hook on Kamani. The grappling hook allows us to spend 2 actions to take up to 3 different basic actions from the list engage, evade, investigate, or move. So if you investigate, you can use our feat instead of book. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to exhaust the grappling hook to spying, that was 1. Spend 2 actions to engage. Actually, first we're going to investigate. Let's do investigate first. So we're doing feat 5 to 2. Skull. What is skull? Minus. Oh, the one that I pulled last time was -3, which still we passed. Minus 3. So we still passed. We passed there. So we get this clue. So we can explore from there. We're going to engage the brood, and then we're going to evade the brood. We have a 5, 6 to 2, which we will just take straight up. Come on, no whammies. 5 to 2. 0. We're good. So we exhaust here. We're going to use our free action to engage, and then we're going to use our action here. When you attempt to evade an exhausted non-elite enemy, we add our book, and then if we succeed by their remaining health, then we discard that enemy. So we are going to be going 5, 6. Because dirty fighting, we get +2 skill value on the exhausted enemy. So that's 8. So we're testing 8, 10 to 2, 10 to 5 effectively. -3 again, so we do succeed, which means that we get to toss the brood. Very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. And that was our last action. Ooh. I'm sitting here like, is there any reason to explore or to investigate the vast passages? I don't think there is. Like I was like thinking that we would clean up the clues over here, but since our objective is to get into that specific location, I think we just explore here. We do have the map, so we could trigger this action. I don't know if that's worth it. I think, honestly, I think we're just gonna explore. Nope. Descent of Yoth. Oh, okay, so this is important to know. This is the one that we're looking for, but it's only connected to Square and Moon. And then this is connected to vast passages. So we're gonna need. There's a couple of um, levels we need to go through. Okay, deep dark, not a successful exploration. No more than one clue can be discovered each round. Oh, that's fine. I'm actually really okay with that. Get that out of the deck. So that was our first action, was to unsuccessfully explore. I think we're gonna go ahead and try and explore again because it's connected. I think if we this is just gonna be a pain in the butt to explore here. I guess we do need clues. Let's explore. The hall is not connected. Treacherous Descent is not connected. Descent to Yoth is not connected, but these are the two that they're connected for. So we're looking for a heart, diamond, or circle. Triangle is connected to the hall, so we could get there through there. After Dark Hollow enters play, no investigate. Hey, this is the one we just had. So this has 2 clues on it. We're gonna hop up here, and we're gonna shuffle the top card of the deck into here with the rest of them. No more than one clue can be found each round by each investigator. I think it's probably still worth investigating just to get a clue. I don't have any clues, so newspaper. No, we're not going to. We're not going to do that. We're going to spend 1 to drop a Dr. Mailson, and then the newspaper next turn will allow us to easily get both of those clues. So that's just going to be our last one. We'll put a soak onto the table, and then we'll be done. No enemies, so we'll move directly into refresh. So we get 4 actions over here with Kamani. We get 3 here. We're going to get... We have no money. 1 money, 1 money. Kamani is going to get an Elder Sign Amulet, which is nice. And then Daryl, 2, 4, 6, is going to get a Hiking Boots. Beautiful. Hiking Boots are... I kind of wish I had more money, but hiking boots are really solid here because we just get more action efficiency, which is really good in this game. I'm going to add a Doom. So that takes us up to 5, 6 out of 7. And we've got Pitfall. Must either choose to test feat 3 for each point you fail by take 1 damage. Shuffle this into the exploration deck. I think we're going to just test feat 3. We could commit manual dexterity, which is only 1 because of this stupid underprepared. So we have 3. Or Kamani could just clear this pretty easily. We're going to shuffle this into the deck. Kamani, we'll just have Kamani be our explorer. And I think Kamani is going to be able to handle that very, very easily. Okay. Then Kamani has got Ancestral Fear, Peril Surge. Choose to either place 1 Doom on your location, discard Ancestral Fear. Instead of placing it in the victory display or place it in the victory display, it is Vengeance 1. The Doom does not get wiped at the end of this round when we progress, which is annoying. But I'm wondering if we care. Vengeance 1 makes Curse of Yig harder to trigger. Let's put that in the victory display. We'll go 1 vengeance point there. Then we surge into Final Mistake. That's ominous. Test feat 2. This test gets +1 difficulty for each Doom on your location. If you fail, take 2 damage. So we're testing feat 3. We have 5. We take 2 damage, which is... We're fine. We're fine. We have a lot of damage soak. So we're just going to go 5 to 3. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. -3. We do fail, so we take 2 damage. We'll split that Leo and Trenchcoat. Alrighty. This is gone. I'm thinking strategy talk. It's like all these cards want to kill. It's weird, right? It's like I'm not supposed to be in this cave. Maybe the cave is trying to tell me something. Have I ever thought about that? um, let's have Daryl go first. Let's clear out some of these clues and have Kamani explore from this dark hollow up here. Um, we have shed a light. Well, no, I mean we're just gonna. Uh, okay. I think actually the no, we're just going to newspaper these things and have a good day. I am going to first get a money. That's gonna be my first action. Second action is to play a footwear. I'm gonna add empirical hypothesis off the screen, or the upgrade card. So after the last clue is discovered, we can exhaust to move. So we have one action left, and we will investigate the Dark Hollow. We have no clues, so therefore we get +2, so we're at 6, or we're at 7. 7 to 3. Yep, 7 to 3. We're just gonna go for it. 7 to 3, a -5 loses us. If we get a 0, we're feeling really good because we get some evidence stuff, but we're just gonna go for it. -5, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, well. Whoops. That's on me. Grr. Okay. For Kamani. Kamani gets 4 actions. What are we doing with Kamani? What's Kamani doing with their life? Oh, I can't believe I drew a -5 there. But any and every single time, I would take that same action. Or take that same option. There's 2 tokens in the chaos bag that fail. It's not worth committing. Actually, there's nothing I could have done because all my cards have 1 less icon. So there's really nothing I could have done. But it's still like, ugh, I wanted it. We could have Curse of Yig. We could try hitting Curse of Yig. We are at 3. The test is 3. Unexpected Courage takes it up to 5. Oh, this is to explore, not investigate. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's way easier to clear than I thought it was going to be. Though 1 less hurts a lot. Yeah. Okay. I can't believe that. That's actually really funny. Um, let's use grappling hook. Spend 2 actions to move. This is up to 3. We're going to investigate with our feet. So we're going 5 to 2. Tablet is -2 if you are poisoned. We are not. So we do get one of these clues. Kamani is the better seeker than Daryl. You heard it here first. I'm curious, do we commit Unexpected Courage and Elder Sign Amulets, or do we hang on to Elder Sign Amulet to play? Elder Sign Amulet is the Sanity Soak of 4. That's a tough question because we're at +2 and that chaos bag is mean. That chaos bag is a mean chaos bag. I'm going to commit both of these. I'm going to test Curse of Yig. So we're going to be testing 7 to 3. Come on. 7 to 3. -2. We would have been fine without the Elder Sign Amulet, but we're also fine now. And we got one more action, which will just take a resource. Okay. No enemies, so let's go ahead and reset actions. Unexhaust everything. We get a money here and a money here. Then we've got manual dexterity, and Daryl's got a Dr. Mailson, but the upgraded version, the graduated Doctor 2 for 6-7. Oh, I saw a. I just sent you an absolute wall. I apologize. I'm not 100% familiar with this game. I want to go into a bit more detail. Yeah, so this is Arkham Horror. It's a living card game from Fantasy Flight Games, which means it's kind of a TCG model, except that you know exactly what you're buying whenever you buy a pack. And this is a story-driven campaign game where there are multiple different stories and campaigns in the game. We're currently playing the Forgotten Age, which is kind of it's a Lovecraftian game set in the Cthulhu mythos, and we're going and exploring, finding ancient ruins and sticking our nose where it doesn't belong. Hey, how's it going, Luciano? How's it going? It's going really well. I don't want to say it out loud, but we may be doing okay in this game, which is not something that I get too frequently. Okay, we're gonna add a doom, which does progress us here. Check the campaign log. If the Harbinger is still alive, it definitely is. From the entrance far behind you, a threatening hiss and an all too familiar rattling causes you to freeze in terror. You grip the nearest weapon you can find and turn in fright, hands trembling. How has it followed you this far? When will the awful hunt end? Looks very similar to Hero Realms. I've never played Hero Realms, but maybe. Yeah. It's a fully cooperative game. And I think Hero Realms is a competitive game, but this is fully cooperative. Search the collection for the Harbinger of Valusa and spawn it at the location furthest from all investigators. There are 8 or more tally marks under EX Fury. It enters play at the lead investigator's location instead. There definitely are. It enters play with damage equal to the amount of damage recorded into parentheses on the campaign log, which I don't actually think we ever touched it. Oh, there is a cooperative campaign for Hero Realms. Oh, sweet. That's really cool. I don't think I knew that ever. The Harbinger is still alive. We have not damaged the Harbinger. Where is the Harbinger? What set is that from? Oh. Wait. I wish it told me where it came from. It's the first scenario. Sweet. The Untamed Wilds. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Making sure that this doesn't. After setup, search the collection for the new Harbinger, the Sleeper returns. So that's the Sleeper awakens. So there's another one in here. Fiance and I have been playing Warrior and Cleric. It's interesting. Oh, for the Hero Realms expansion? That's cool. Nice. My cousins and brother play HeroScape, and I always get those confused. HeroScape and Hero Realms. I always get those always mixed up in my head. Are they? Do you know HeroScape? Is it similar to? The Harbinger. I'm actually getting a new table today. So there's the um there's a table from Game Toppers. So if you've ever been to a convention, they have a ton of tables there that a lot of the mats are from Game Toppers, but I actually bought a Game Toppers table mainly for my business to have different backgrounds here. But I'm also really excited because it's inset, and so I think that's going to help with being able to see and command. Nowhere close after a quick Google. Nice. Hmm. Where is the Harbinger? I feel like it should. What I'm guessing happened is that I picked it up. I had to use it in a different scenario, and I picked it up and dropped it in whatever scenario that I was just using. Aha! No, oh, there are two icons. That's why. Okay. So the Harbinger of Valusia. It the sleeper awakens. Wait. The sleeper returns. Alert Hunter retaliate. Gross. While this enemy has 5 or more damage on it, it gets +2 fight, +2 evade. After a successful attack or evasion attempt against this enemy ends, place 1 resource on it. Then, if there are 2 resources on it, it vanishes with a sinister hiss, setting it aside out of play. Okay. Looks like HeroScape is ridiculously expensive. That's because it went out of print like 10 years ago. It's coming back into print. Renegade is actually redoing it. So that's actually really exciting. Okay. Now we have this. Bright yellow eyes peer at you from all sides as you continue delving deeper into the cavern. The glowing orbs vanish as light is cast upon them, reappearing as soon as the darkness returns. If there are no clues on your location, explore. Draw the top card of the exploration deck if it's a connecting location. Boom. This agenda gets +1 Investigator Doom threshold. So we are looking at a threshold of 16, and we have 1 here. Our lead investigator is Daryl. We're going to keep our empirical hypothesis here. We're going to draw Deep Dark. No more than 1 clue can be. Stop that. I'm so. Not referring to out of print. I'm referring to the amount of plastic. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think the new one that they're doing is like not painted and everything. I honestly think that's probably why it went out of print. It was so expensive to produce, and the margins just weren't that good because it really was not an expensive game to buy, which was kind of impressive. Kamani has got a Brood of Yig. +1. Oh. Okay, so this Harbinger, just successful attack or evasion attempt against this enemy ends. Place 1 resource on it. I probably need to start damaging this thing. If it has 4 resources, it disappears. I want to evade that. The Brood of Yig is the issue here. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to evade the Brood of Yig, use Grappling Hook to move, engage, evade, and that's going to leave us with 1 action, which we could use to hit the Brood of Yig, discard the Brood of Yig, but I'd rather have that action. We may just do it. We may just go for it. We may use our action to do that. My favorite mini boss to kill is the Harbinger. Nice. Well, let's just go ahead and evade this guy. We're evading with 6 to 2. 6 to 2. Got a -2. We succeed. The Brood of Yig is now exhausted up here. We have 3 actions left. I think I would rather have 2 shots at evading the Harbinger. It's not massive, so this is actually engaged here. It's not massive. Wait, hold on. This one is engaged here. This guy is up here. That's how that works. Okay. I had my investigators backwards. I feel like my damage has 20 health. Ah. +2 fight and -2 evade. Or no, this is what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna use our last action to hit him with the switchblade, because we're gonna be attacking an exhausted enemy. So yeah, let's go ahead and use grappling hook for 2. First, we're gonna move, we're gonna engage, and we're gonna evade. So we're going to evade. We are looking at a 6 to a 4. We're gonna commit a manual dexterity to make it a 8 to a 4. Good old Leo De Luca, the staple of any deck that can take rogue cards. It's so good. Leo is so freaking good. Yeah. I have an upgraded Leo in here floating around somewhere. Okay. So 8 to 4. A 0. We are exhausted here. Fast action to engage. And then we're going to switchblade. Stab. Stabby stab. So fight, you get +2. If you succeed by 2 or more, it deals +1 damage. We get +2, so we're at 6 to 2. Oh, and I guess Daryl's Kodak should have put 1 there. 6 to 2. Cultist, -2 if you fail. We don't. So that's 4 to 2. We succeed by 2 or more. It deals 2 damage. Look at Kamani out here throwing some damage. That's exciting. I have a quick question regarding miniatures. When buying a game with minis, would you prefer that they come pre-colored or unpainted as a final option, since the answer could be valid for my game? I do unpainted as the rare version of some pieces. I think I would prefer painted, but I think a better business model is probably to go give the option of both if you can. But I think painting just has so much price baked into it that it's going to be unaffordable, or it's going to be way too high of a barrier of entry to get into buying painted minis. So, and I know a lot of people like to paint minis, and so I think if I had to choose one, I would go unpainted. Let's go, Harbinger. That was the last action there. Oh wow, dirty fighting actually. Oh, after you evade an enemy, take a fight action against the enemy. So we actually do have 1 more action left. Huh. That's cool. We're going to attack him again. We're going to go 6 to 2. That's why I said it'd be the rare pieces. Do you mean painted would be the rare? Because I would go unpainted for everything. More actions. More slapping snakes. Yes. A 0. Woo! 2 more damage. We got 4 damage there. And then after a successful attack or an evasion, we get... We're going to use ammo, because resources are being used for Daryl's Kodak over here. So we had 3 total. And if it has 1 more resource on it, it vanishes into the night. Sick. Okay. Nice. Now, while we're here, we have 2 clues there. We are going to go at... We're just going to investigate. We're going to investigate straight up. 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. The -5 kills us, but again, I don't think I would do. I don't think I would do anything else. So 7-3. Oh, look at that! We get an evidence here. It's +1, so we're at 8-3. So we succeed. So we get a evidence here. Newspaper. We get both of these clues, and then hiking boots. We can exhaust and hop down here. Look at us go. Oh, nice. And a victory point. Let's go. That was gosh, that was exciting. No, we can only take one. Stupid treachery cards. Okay, fine. Okay, so that's not there, but we do have all of this. Okay. Everything is going good. I'm scared. Yeah, what's about to happen? I'm afraid about what's about to happen. This card is killing me. This card is so freaking annoying. Um, let's play Captivating Discovery. Spin one, play Captivating Discovery to search the top 6 cards of our deck. We got Deduction, Bizarre by Diagnosis, Dr. Christopher, Perception, Relic of Ages, and Research Notes. We're definitely taking Dr. Christopher and Perception by placing this clue here. After your player card places one or more of your clues, add a research here. And after you spend one or more clues or place one or more clues in your location, we can exhaust to take an additional action. And then these get shuffled back in. Because I can, this is going away, so might as well hit the double clue there next turn. Oh, we also get this. Because we discovered a clue on the location. I am a little scared of how 2, 4, 6, 8, how well this is going. Let's go ahead and just grab 2 resources. Not much else we can do here. And that's going to be it. Now, there are no unexhausted enemies, so we'll move directly into our refresh phase, where we'll reset actions. We will unexhaust. We're engaged here. Unexhaust here. Unexhaust everything. Okay, let's get him money. And we got emergency cash. And we got unexpected courage. We do have to discard a card, and we will discard winging it, because if we play winging it from our discard pile, we are much happier. Okay. Whew. We'll add a doom. This is gone. Daryl, no turning back. Attach this to our location or a connecting location. We cannot enter or leave the attached location. We're going to throw this on the mouth. I don't know if I'll ever need to go back to the mouth. And then we've got over here for Kamani. Peril, choose a location where there's at least one investigator. Place one doom on that location. Each investigator at the location. I told myself I needed to split up. Okay, so we have a doom there. We'll place a horror there and a horror here. Okay. Let's have Kamani go first. Kamani is going to... Oh, and Daryl's Kodak. Before I forget, I'm going to place one there. I don't think we'll ever actually be able to trigger that, but might as well throw it on there. Kamani is going to evade the Harbinger. So we are at 6-4. We're going to go ahead and spend a research off of Daryl's Kodak to make it 6-2. Do we have any... We're going to commit manual dexterity. Now, it only gets 1 because of underprepared, but it's 7-2 now, and we get to draw a card for Daryl. So 7-2. Ah. Ooh. +1. Look at us go. So this is exhausted, and this vanishes into the night, and it keeps all his damage tokens. Okay. That was our first action. Second action is going to be to exhaust grappling hook for 2 actions. To go 1. This guy automatically engages us. We will, yeah, we're going to evade here. So we're 6-2. Oops. 6-2. Tablet is a -2, so we are good. So this guy is exhausted here. And we can exhaust Dirty Fighting to take a fight action, ignoring the aloof. So we're going to fight for just 6-2, which is a -3, so we're good. But we only 60 by 1, so we deal 1 damage here. And then our last action here, I feel like the combos are starting to happen. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun with this game. Everything is starting to trigger everything else, and that's yay. Last, we're going to investigate with our feet. So 5-2. -3. We got it. We got this clue here. We still have an action left. Hello! Dirty Fighting is great on. It's, oh my gosh, yes, it's so good. It's so freaking good. I think it's nice when things happen. I'm just surprised things have been going well. Yeah, I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and fast action here. We'll just go ahead and delete the Brood of Yig. So we're going to attempt to evade. We get our book, so we're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 5. 10 to 5. Book is a -2. We are good, so we're going to delete the Brood of Yig. And that's our last action. First time I catch you live, but I jumped to the beginning. Like I always start there. See you in my timing wimmy future. Nice. Excellent. Thanks for, that's awesome. Catching me live. Cool. See ya. Oh, and Manual Dexterity got us a card, which is Shed a Light. I think we're good. Okay. Let's newspaper the thing again. So we're going to do, what did we say, 7? Yes, 7-3. My gosh, a star? I need to put an Elder Sign up there. We have not drawn the autofill 1 time. We're just going to change this to a 3. Because newspaper, we get both of these clues. And hiking boots, we can exhaust and move down here for free. That was 1 action. You're tempting the autofill to appear. Right? We'll play Dr. Christopher next turn. Let's go ahead and let's test 5-2. -3. So we're good. You get a clue here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I actually do want to have Kamani do the Explorer because there is that nasty thing in the Explorer deck that only I think Kamani can. Well, we could just shuffle it back in with Daryl. So we're gonna explore. Or I guess we could check the if we have a map, which Daryl does have a map, and we can trigger this from any location. Nah, we'll just explore. Hey, there it is. Peril Surge. Choose either place one Doom or place this, and this surges. So can someone help me with how Surge works in Arkham Horror? Does this surge right now? Does it not surge? Actually, we can have our Arkham Horror bot help in Discord. Rules. Because I'm not 100% sure how that works. Like in Marvel, you would deal it to yourself, you would resolve it during the encounter phase. While we're here, I don't. Actually, doesn't look like I don't know. When in doubt, search the Google. Search is a keyword ability. Why are there so many ads? The keyword conditions are met, the player must. If the search conditions are met, yeah, but what are the search conditions? After drawing and resolving an encounter card with the search keyword, investigator must draw another encounter card from the. Okay. So this will surge immediately. That's bad. Place one Doom on our location. And discard this, or I place this in the victory display. We're at one Vengeance point. We're going to place a Doom. Then that surges into a Vengeful Serpent. Draw each Vengeful Serpent in the victory display as well. There's no Vengeful Serpents in the victory display. That's why you don't do this as your last action. Okay, so this guy's here. Oh, ow. Okay. This guy's going to attack. We're going to have him eat Dr. Mailson. No other enemies. Also, thank you, Lucas. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and reset. That was dumb. That was a dumb move on my part. Here I am. I got too cocky. That's what happened. That's all money. We got a Streetwise. Oh, this is permanent. Okay, well, I need to put this in a different sleeve. Or just not sleeve it. Streetwise is permanent. There it is. So we got pickpocketing. Nice. Okay. And over here, we've got a deduction 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We do have to get rid of one of these cards. We'll get rid of deduction. Okay. Place a Doom here. Daryl has got Wrath of Yig. Test Brain 2. This gets +1 difficulty for each Vengeance point in the victory display. If you fail, we are poisoned. So we're testing Brain 2. We're at 2. We'll go ahead and spend a Critical Hypothesis here. So we're testing 2 to 0. We're good? And over here, a Brood of Yig. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. We need to get the Vengeful Serpent out of here. I think we're gonna have Daryl explore again, because what's the worst that could happen, right? I think I would rather have Would I rather have Dr. Christopher or Dr. Mailson out there? I think probably Dr. Christopher. Yeah. Okay. Let's have Kamani Jones go ahead and try and evade this Brood of Yegg. That's going to be our first action. So we are at 6-2. Got a -2. So this guy's evaded. We are not going to be triggering the dirty fighting here because we're going to be triggering dirty fighting on Vengeful Serpent because these take a fight action, and this is a fight action, so we could potentially kill it. We're going to use our grappling hook. I will say this is probably the first time in months that I've been playing this game where I'm like, this is phenomenal. Maybe I don't like losing, and I feel like I've been losing a lot in this game recently, but like, I feel I get it. Like I'm starting to I get it. Like this is a good game. And like I've always known that, but like right now I'm like I am having a fantastic time. I guess I don't have to exhaust grappling hook. It could have let me move. It could let me move, but let's go ahead and engage here. We'll evade using 6-2. Yeah, this game has high highs and lows. Yeah, I feel like I'm hitting some of these high highs right now. An Elder Sign? Let's go. If there's an exhausted enemy, we automatically succeed. Perfect. Now we will dirty fighting, and we're going to fight with this Switchblade. Forgotten Age is your favorite campaign? Oh, really? Nice. Okay. That's awesome. How many are like, have you played the Return to? Or are you talking about like the OG? Okay, we're going to attack with the Switchblade. We are going to be attacking for 2, 4, 6-2. With a 0, we deal 2 damage. This guy is gone. Team, let's go. Let's delete the Brood. Or do we explore? I may explore here. We may just leave this Brood in our dust. Let's explore. The Descent. No, it's not connected. Oh, it's connected up here. Why did I think it was connected there? Okay, well. We do have the Hall of Idolatry. Okay, so the Hall of Idolatry comes out. We're going to move here. This gets shuffled in. We have more than 10 tally marks under Yig's Fury. I think. Actually, let me check. In general, I feel like the originals are better. Okay. You've played each campaign half a dozen times with and without Return to. I will say that I think I am enjoying kind of the baby or the beginner steps here for Forgotten Age. But like I feel like once you're good at the game, like this could be fun to revisit and like really challenge yourself. We have we have a lot of Yig's Fury. So we're gonna draw the top 2 here, and this comes in with 4 clues. Draw the top 2 cards. That's good. Entombed into your threat area, you cannot disengage from enemies or move. Test feat 4 to escape. If you succeed, discard. If you fail, reduce the difficulty of the test by 1. Then attach to your location. At the end of each round, each investigator at the attached location who is poisoned takes 2. They're not poisoned, must become poisoned. No! Bummer. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have. Well, I'm having a hard time remembering that. Would you say deck construction is more necessary in this game versus champions? I can usually do okay with precons and champions, but felt weak my first go at the core box here. Yeah, I would say so. I would also say that the deck building in this game is way more involved than I ever thought it would be. There's a lot more paths to take, a lot more things to do. Also, my follow up question here is: are you playing solo or are you playing two handed or multiplayer? We have three actions. Okay. Let's move here. Let's explore. Let's do some exploring. There it is. The descent to Yoth. This is connected here. No, it's not. Why did I think it was? It's only in the Hall of Idolatry. Oh, I was looking at the bottom. Oh, that's so dumb. Peril. We're gonna shuffle this back in. That was dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. I tried choose solo with Roland. I would say that the true solo in this game is the hardest out of the three. I feel so dumb right now. We're just gonna spin. We're not gonna come back over here because I don't want to get poisoned. We'll spend 4 to drop a Dr. Christopher. This is a 1-2 combo. Entombed in the poison spores is tough. True solo with a small card pool is difficult, but also would say that the core scenarios are just as hard. And with Dunwich, it feels much better. Yeah, the Dunwich is a huge step up. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna come back here. That feels. If we lose the scenario, it's that turn. That felt bad. That felt really bad. Yeah, gross. A poorly constructed champions deck will still be functional because 15 out of the 40 cards are locked in, and bad cards can be spent as resources. Arkham deck is just not. Yep, yep, yep. Have you seen the video that I recorded yesterday and have not posted yet? Because I feel like I have that discussion in that video. Okay, let's stand up. We're gonna get poisoned. That's not on screen. This guy's gonna engage us here. Get some money. We're gonna draw into Unexpected Courage, and we're gonna draw into Nihilism. After you reveal, cancel, or ignore a autofail token, take 1 damage and 1 horror. As 2 actions, we can discard Nihilism. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We don't have to discard a card, so that's nice. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Top of the round. It's Add a Doom. Daryl has got a Serpent Guardian. Nearest location with at least 1 clue is going to be here. It is aloof. While a Serpent Guardian is unengaged, this location gets +2 Shroud. While there are 3 or more Vengeance points, and in the victory display, Serpent Guardian loses aloof and gains Hunter. At the end of the round, each investigator at the attached location takes 2 horror who is not poison. Um, each investigator. Okay, so each investigator at the end of the round, each investigator at the attached location who is poisoned takes 2 horror. Each investigator at the attached location who is not poisoned must put a set aside poison weakness into play in the threat area. Instead, discard poisonous force. So that doesn't mean we cannot be at this location. We have to like leave this location for that to discard. That's gonna be annoying. Because that's a whole nother round. Okay. Wow, that don't love that. Don't love it at all. Okay. Um, let's have Kamani go first. We're gonna have to try and get rid of Entombed. You cannot disengage from enemies or move. Test feat 4 to escape the tomb or to break out. If you fail, reduce the difficulty by 1. We're gonna spend 2 resources to get plus 3 feet. So we're gonna be testing 9 to 4. So 9 to 4 gets rid of Entombed. Then we can grappling hook and get rid of this brood. -5. 9 to 4 does it. Whoa. Wahaha. Okay. So that's gone. Let's do a grappling hook. We're going to choose move, evade, engage. So move, engage, evade. This is our... We spent 3 actions now. So we are at 6 to 2. Got a -2, so we're good. Exhausted. We're going to dirty fight. Test 6 to 3. -2. We are good. So 6 to 3. That takes us to 4 to 3. It's only 1 damage. And then we'll just delete. We will fast action to engage. And we will test 10 to 5 to try and delete them. -1. We are good. Brood of Yig, consider yourself deleted. Okay. And that was our last action. Daryl, we're not going over there because that's annoying. We have to get rid of the poison spores before we die. We're gonna get 3 resources. I don't know what to do. Just gonna get 3 resources there. And enemies. There are no enemies that have Hunter because this is aloof. It does not have Hunter yet because we only have 1 Vengeance. Howdy, Giant Lasagna. How you doing? Welcome. Then we got Kamani. Let's get some money. 1 and 1. Kamani is going to draw into sneak attack. We're going to get a empirical hypothesis here. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, or 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're good. What scenario is this? This is Heart of the Elders B. So the second version of Heart of the Elders in the Forgotten Age cycle. And we have been doing really well. I blundered my last turn really hard. I don't even know what I was doing, but okay. Top of the round. Actually, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm going to go grab another refill, but I will see you all very soon. Alrighty. Cool. Everything works now. Sweet. We were doing well, famously said by Nelson. Yeah, that's fair. Next scenario is one of the most memorable in the game. Memorable in a good or a scary way. Nice. Also, while I was out, I went and I grabbed the Arkham Knights 2023 box that we're going to be unboxing right after this stream. So stay tuned for that. But we are at the top of the round, so let's add a Doom. And then we've got Daryl gets a Vengeful Serpent, because of course he does. And then Kamani gets a Entombed. Alrighty, so Kamani's Entombed again. To reset our actions. Kamani's going to go first here. And we are going to Kodak serpent, I guess. Okay. Let's spend 2 to play pickpocketing. I think I meant to do that last time. But after you evade an enemy, you can exhaust to gain a resource or a card. That was fast, so that does not take an action. We're going to test feat 4. Entombed! Memorable is the only spoiler thing I can say. I respect that. I'm excited now. Nice. Well, that's going to be kind of fun. Okay. Okay. Entombed. We're going to test feat 4. We have 6. 30 fighting is not exhausted. No, we have 5. I've been doing that wrong. Shoot. I think I still should be entombed. That's on me. Because this is only during an evasion attempt. Oops. Oh well. Let's go ahead and spend 2 resources to go to 8 to 4. Yeah, I still would have been entombed last time. My bad. 8 to 4. Minus 2. So we're good. So entombed is gone. Let's use our grappling hook to engage here. Evade. We're spending 2 actions, by the way. Evade. So now we're doing 6 to 2. Zero. We're good. We can pickpocketing. To get a resource and a Leo. Then he is exhausted here. That's our first action. Our second action is going to be to move. While it's unengaged, his location gets +2 shroud. So it's a 5. I don't even know if I really want to attempt to investigate there. I could engage him. He'll hit me for 2, which kind of sucks, but I think I'm going to engage him. My last action. We're going to get hit by 2, but this is going to allow Daryl to get those clues a lot easier. Okay. Speaking of Daryl, spend 1 action to move up here. And we are going to investigate. We have a 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a 5, 6, 2, 3. Actually, no. We're going to do this. We're going to test book 0. For each point you succeed by, you can spend 1 evidence to discover 1 clue at your location. So we're going to do that. We're going to do our research notes here. We're at 3, 6. We have time. I'm going to keep my research notes tokens here. I may do this next. But we have time. We have time. I don't think there's any reason to spend these evidence counters. These can be a backup for if we need to evade or have like a really tough encounter coming. We can split them there. Is Arkham genuinely possible solo? Last time I tried the core box, I got wrecked. There are people out there that say yes. I say that it's the hardest one to do true solo, to the point that I don't have fun doing a true solo. Hey, Jasper Guest. Hey, Nelson, every time I get on Twitch, I see you play Arkham. I watch most of your Marvel vids on YouTube. Kind of cool to see you play through Arkham Go. Going to play the final game of the starter campaign tonight. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, I do Arkhams on Wednesdays typically. And so that's exciting. Welcome. That's really. Have fun with the final campaign. Have you done any of the other campaigns? It's possible that with the larger card pool, Innsmouth is the hardest for me due to movement, but it can be done. You may not win a lot and may have to run away a lot. Okay. We have 6 to 3. We're going to commit a deduction, which does not add anything, but it is 6 to 3 still. Yep. 6 to 3. We get 2 clues if we succeed. -2. We're good. Takes us to 4 to 3. We get 2 of these clues. And then we get a resource. Let's go ahead and test book 0, because that's also going to help us with empirical hypothesis. So if we succeed by 3 or more, then we get one of our clues back. So we're going to test book 0. We have 6. We're testing 0. I'm okay not modifying that. +1. Woo! Woo! We got some stuff going on then. We got this here. We are going to spend 2 to discover these 2 clues and clear that. So now, so the first was investigate, and we're down to 0. So we're good. I did the starter campaign twice, and 2 others. I don't know the names. It had gangsters in a casino. That's probably Dunwich. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Cool. Nice. That's awesome. Do you have a favorite investigator to run? A question to everyone, I guess. Do you have a favorite investigator? And also specifically to Billy, do you have a favorite investigator to run solo? To me, Arkham feels best at 2, but my friends don't like it at the moment, so I'm true solo until I get better at managing two-handed. Two-handed, there's a lot going on. There's a lot happening in two-handed. I will say that. Okay. So, enemy phase, we're gonna get hit with 2 here. I think we're just going to take it. So I don't want to lose my trench coat or my Leo right now. We're just going to take the 2 damage. No other enemies, so we'll unexhaust everything. Okay. Reset our actions. 4, 3. Draw or get money. Draw into Lone Wolf. And draw into Manual Dexterity. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're good there. All right. My favorite is Lily Chin. Okay, I've not played Lily Chin. I've played in a party with Lily Chin. She seems really fun. My mental capacity can barely handle one-handed sometimes. I feel that in my soul, Giant. I feel that in my soul. I like the librarian yellow one, Daisy. Yeah, she's really fun. My friend had Arkham and is collecting the game. I got into Marvel Champions, so we rotate both. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Nice. Billy Mark Harrington. I love True Solo. Plus, he looks like John Constantine to me. Nice. I don't. Mark is the one that Meg played. Did anyone watch the two-handed or the two-player game that I played with Professor Meg? I think she played Mark. I played Mark as well. He's the one with like the double-sided um card that like if you have so much damage then you get bad stats. That's Mark. He's really cool. If that's not Mark, whatever name that character is really really cool too. Alrighty. Top of the round. Doom. Yeah, he has Sophie who else wants yeah. And then whenever you deal damage to one of your cards, good things happen. I don't quite remember what good things, but good things happen. Yes. Mark was awesome. Because I ran it with Beat Cop and that was dumb. That was a lot of fun though. Yeah. Nice. Over here, Daryl. Surge. Each investigator is poisoned, takes 1 damage. Okay. That surges into Serpent from Yoth. While there are 1 or more vengeance point in the victory display, it gains Retaliate. While there are 2 or more, it gains Hunter. While there are 3 or more, it takes 1 less damage from each attack against it. Gross. Then Kamani. Test your location at the end of the round. Oh no! Okay, so we have to get out of there. We have to get out of there. I would have done this here. Hey, Beast Snow, how's it going? It's going well. It's going really well. I would say scaringly well because yeah, for some reason we're doing okay. Okay, let's go ahead and evade this serpent here. We're gonna have Kamani go first. We're gonna evade the serpent. We're going 6 to 1. 0, so we're good. We could exhaust pickpocketing. Yeah, we'll do that. To draw a card, which is you handle this one. And get a money. It's that Elder Sign pool. Yeah, I got scared. I called it out and now it's scared. Putting it on the putting it on the screen means that we're gonna be doing better apparently. For some reason everything is going fine. Okay, so this guy is exhausted up here. Okay. That was our first action. Second action, we are going to engage the serpent. Third action, we're going to evade the serpent. So we are at 6 to 3. Do we have any modifiers in here that we want to throw? We're going to play Lone Wolf. We'll go 7 to 3. Wait, that doesn't change anything. 6 to 3. That's not typically my experience playing this game. It's very true. So 6 to 3. Skull is a -3, so we do succeed. So this guy's exhausted up here. We have one action left. If we're going to explore. There it is. After it enters play, each investigator must either place one doom or draw the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. After you successfully investigate, we can flip one doom to its clue side. Alrighty. I'm gonna put this over here. Just know that these are connected. This is gonna move over here. Each investigator, I'm gonna do the doom. Because I don't want to draw cards. Okay, and that's our last action there. Okay, perfect. First action, move here. Second action, to investigate. We are investigating at 6 to 3. We'll just go for it. 6 to 3. -3. We're good. So this becomes a clue. Some of these are actually double-sided. We get a resource. And, yep, that was our second action. So we have one more action. We'll just go ahead and investigate one more time. 6 to 3. We got a -5. That's a no good. No good. Alrighty. That's our action. So monster phase. Gonna hunt here. And then we're gonna unexhaust everything. If each surviving investigator is at the descent to Yothan, there's no doom on it, you may advance. Okay. Don't want any doom. We'll get a resource. I'm running out of resource tokens. We'll draw a card. Disguise. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let's go ahead and toss the Lone Wolf. For Daryl, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. For some reason, I thought I had to get those clues. Oh, it's victory 2, so I probably do want to get the clues. Okay, cool. That's fine. Daryl is going to draw into a bizarre diagnosis. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We are going to discard Shed a Light. Top of the round, add a Doom. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 16. First card here for Daryl is No Turning Back. Attach your location or a connecting location. Limit 1 per locations. Cannot enter or leave the attached location. I guess it doesn't really matter, so we'll go here. And then Kamani has got Peril. You must either choose to shuffle this into the exploration deck, which we definitely will. Also, one of these needs to be in there, but I'm not exploring anymore. Okay. Kamani has 4. We are going to end the scenario after this round, but I want to get those clues if possible. Which should be possible, actually. Oh, Daryl's Kodaking this thing. I'm going to go ahead and yeah, we should be fine here. We'll have Daryl go first, I guess. Daryl will spend 1 to test a 6 to 3, 6 to 1. A -2. I'm gonna flip this. That's a clue. We'll get him money. Six to 1. We actually do get a research here as well, because we are at 4 to 1, so we succeeded by 3. Do I have a deduction? I don't. That's fine. We got 1 action left. We have 1 action left. We have 1 action left. So we have empirical hypothesis here. We're gonna do our research notes. We're testing book 0, so we're testing 6 to 0. It's a 0, so we do get the clue. We're gonna spin this. We get 1 clue there. Now it's Kamani's turn. Kamani has Thieves' Kit, so let's spin 1 to drop. Oh wait, no, we don't even have to do that. Let's use Grappling Hook to investigate with our feet. We'll spin 2. So we're 5 to 3. We'll spin 2 to take us to 8 to 3. So we're protected against everything but the auto fail. -1. We got that clue. 2 victory points, and we end the game. That felt too easy. Well, I guess we didn't play it super clean or perfectly clean, but that's okay. I'm happy with that. Easy W here. Let's go, Billy. Alrighty, before you lies an ornate and elaborately decorated doorway, a stone disc that has been rolled aside to unveil the hellish realm beyond. The caverns on the other side are bathed in a red glow. The serpent-themed statues and carvings along the walls inform you that you are on the right track. The investigators have rescued Alejandro, then R1. If Alejandro is missing, R2. I think Alejandro is definitely missing. Yeah, Alejandro is missing. That's a bummer. So R2. Maybe we found Alejandro. Before you are able to cross into the next layer of the cavern, a sound like the click clacking of a claw catches you by surprise. Emerging from the darkness behind you are several alien creatures, the likes of which you have never seen. 10 feet tall, with conical bodies that end in four strange appendages of varying lengths. You are stunned to see a human figure standing at the head of the group, none other than Alejandro Avella. Take their minds, Alejandro commands the creatures. We have no further use for them. The Harbinger interplay during the scenario. If it's in the victory display, cross out the Harbinger still alive. I don't think it is. If it's still in play or set aside, record in parentheses how much damage. So that's going to be 4 damage on the Harbinger. I'm going to write this down because I won't remember. Okay. For each vengeance points in the victory display, mark 1 tally, 1 vengeance. Each investigator earns experience equal to victory X. So that's 3. Proceed to scenario 6, the City of Archives. Ooh. Alrighty, so that means that since we earned 3 victory points there, Kamani has 5 floating, Daryl has 6 total to spend. So I'm actually kind of curious on what's going to happen. So if you all have any suggestions on how to upgrade some of these decks, let me know, because we got some experience to spend, which is pretty fun. Cool. Thank you, Giant. Thank you. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Be Right Back screen. We're going to clear this up. Just clean this up, and then we're going to unbox the Arkham Knights box to see kind of what's in here. And yeah. So if you're interested in that, don't go anywhere. We'll take a look at what's in this box. Skill cards will help considerably in the next scenario. Okay. That's good to remember. I'm going to write that down. Thank you. Okay. Yep, so we're going to unbox this. If you are leaving, I will be streaming again tonight at 7 p.m. So that's in about 7 hours, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be doing the Final Girl Christmas scenario that came out. So the Krampus scenario. So don't go anywhere, but I will see you all soon. I'm going to clean up and we'll get to unboxing.